I.S.U.P.K.
We want no cowards in our camp, only men, free men to die. We want no cowards in our camp, never let their brothers fly. We want no cowards in our camp, only men, free men to die.
Yes, the Most High hate. God hates. And it's a certain people that he hates. And it's not us. And it's not us. Bring it out, all right?
This is Romans chapter 9, verse 3. For I could wish that myself. This is Romans chapter 9, verse 13. As it is written.
As it is written. What do you mean by as it is written? That means he's quoting something out of the Old Testament. Because what he about to quote was written in the Old Testament. In other words, he about to quote Malachi. That's who Paul was quoting when he said this right here. So I'm gonna need y'all to listen and listen very well, because the Most High, he do hate. The real Jews are black. The real Jews are black and the Most High hate. You know what I mean? And the Most High hates. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? We got all kinds of devils that come out here and try to stop the word of God. But it's not gonna happen. These are the men of the Lord and can't nothing stop us. And we feel nobody but God. Bring it out. Alright?
This is Romans chapter 9, verse 13. As it is written.
As it is written.
Jacob have I loved.
Jacob have I loved.
But Esau have I hated.
But Esau have he hated. Now the Christian church tell you that the Most High don't hate. But the Most High do hate. And I just proved it through the Bible. Because Paul was quoting Malachi when he said, as it is written. Okay? He said he loved Jacob and he hated Esau. He loved Jacob. Who is Jacob? Which are the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. Which is the so-called black man, the so-called Mexican man, and the so-called Native American man. That's what he said when he said he loved Jacob.
That's right.
And he said he hated Esau. And who is Esau? The so-called white man.
That's right.
The so-called white man, according to the Bible. Because Esau is, he red, he's not white. He's not white. White is the color in the crayon box. Esau is actually red. Because when he get mad, when the white man get mad, what color do he turn? He turned red in the face. So according to this Bible, Esau is red, and it's the so-called white man that's walking this earth today. That's right. He just said that he hated Esau, but he loved Jacob. So what that means? That the Most High loved the so-called black man.
Right.
That the Most High loved the so-called Native American man.
Right.
And the Most High loved the so-called Mexican man. Okay? Keep on, huh? Bring it back from the top, I just can't say it in.
As it is written.
As it is written.
Jacob have I loved.
Done.
But Esau have I hated.
And the Christian church tell you that the Most High don't hate. But I just counseled that, destroyed that through Romans 9 and 13. The Most High do hate. Okay? Keep
What
going.
shall we say then?
He asked the question. What shall he say then? Well, what shall we say then? Keep going, huh?
Is there unrighteousness with God?
So he's saying, is there unrighteousness with God because he hates? That's what he just asked. Is there unrighteousness with God because he hates? That's what Paul asked. So keep it going, huh?
God forbid.
God forbid. That means he's not a liar, and he meant what he said when he said he hated Esau and loved Jacob. There's no unrighteousness with God. God is the most righteous being on the face of this earth. So the Most High wasn't lying when he said that, okay?
Right.
And I'm gonna need y'all to understand that the so-called black man, the so-called Native American man, and the so-called Mexican man. Okay, anything else on that? Okay, drop that. And give me Amos 3 and 1. Give me Amos 3 and 1. Because we gotta realize, man, we gotta get up out this oppression that we in, man. And the only way that we gonna get up out this oppression if we come back to the law, statutes, white man, which is the devil about the face of.
That's right.
I'm talking to the so-called black man. I'm talking to the so-called Native American man.
Right.
And I'm talking to the so-called Mexican man.
Right.
Y'all gonna hear me say that over and over again. Because I want y'all to get this through y'all thick skulls, man. You know what I mean? The Most High only came back for the nation of Israel and the nation of Israel only.
Right.
I'm gonna need for y'all to understand that. And stop letting these Christian churches and these white people lie to y'all.
That's right.
Stop letting Pastor Porkchop with his bald head and shaved face lie to you.
That's right.
Stop sitting in these Christian churches and letting these pastors lie to y'all.
Right.
Because they don't got y'all best minded interest.
Damn right.
All they got is that paper in interest. $4. All he worried about is getting a plane, getting $1 million plane and flying across the country. How you gonna teach people $1 million private
You know
jet?
the sad thing about it?
You know what I
The
mean?
sad thing about it?
That's right. Bring it out, huh?
You know the sad thing about it? This is chapter 3, verse 1. The sad thing about Hear this word that the Lord has spoken against you, O children of Israel.
Hear this word that the Lord has spoken to you. On children of who?
Of Israel.
The whole world.
Of Israel.
The white man.
Of Israel.
So he was talking to Israel and Israel only. So when he punish you, he gonna punish Israel and Israel only. Because that's the only people he was talking to. He wasn't talking to the whole world. Bring it back from the top, huh?
Hear this word that the Lord has spoken against you, O children of Israel.
Oh, children of who?
Of Israel.
Of Israel and Israel only. Keep it going, huh?
Against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt.
Which he brought up from the land of Egypt. So when the Most High punished, he can care less what the other nations doing. He can care less what Esau doing, which is the so-called white man. He can care less what the African people are doing, which is so-called Yahamites. Because we're not African, we're Israelites.
Right.
When he punished us, he punished the Israelites and the Israelites only. That's why you see us, we're the only people that's going through oppression right now. You don't see the so-called white man going through the stuff that we're going through. Right? You don't see the so-called Arab man going through the same stuff we're going through. Now, do you?
Right. No.
We the only ones that's in the ghetto.
Right.
We the only ones that's in the slums.
Unemployed.
Unemployed, all that stuff, man.
STD rates, HIV,
All that,
AIDS.
you know what I mean? So when he punished us, he punished us
Divided.
only. He
That's
punished
us.
us only, man. That's us. We line up with the curses, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? Keep it going, huh?
You only have I known of all the families of the earth.
He said, you only that I have known out of all the families within the earth. He said the Israelites are the only family that he knew. This is the Most High talking. This is the Most High talking, you know? Keep going, huh?
Therefore, I will punish you for all of your iniquities.
So therefore he will punish you for all your iniquities, for all your sinning, for all your transgression against the law, man. Because the Israelites is the only family that he knew. That's the only family that he cut for. That's the only family that he dealt with.
Right.
Okay? So when he punished us, he only punished the Israelites. And like I said, he can care less what the white man doing.
Right.
That's why he out here being a homosexual.
That's right.
That's why he out here on drugs. You know what I mean?
Shit.
I mean?
Say it.
So drop that out and give me Matthew 15 and
Teach on
24.
Bro.
Matthew 15 and 24.
Hey, if you want
You know what I mean? Because our people are messed up, man. We oppressed.
all right, dude.
We oppressed, man. This is a prime example of oppression, man. Prime example of oppression. You know what I mean? Our people don't know who we are. Our people don't know who we are.
That's right.
So guess what they gonna fight against? You know what I'm saying? Instead of fighting the true enemy.
You know what I'm saying? All I said was it would be nice if them brothers over there
We not the
united with these brothers
We need to
over
realize
here
who the real
to
enemy
show the
is.
people in the community
Which is the so-called
that we
white
don't
man.
want. That's all I said.
Who don't know
And I
black,
would
man?
just say it.
So we gotta come out of this black on black crowd, man. And come together as one nation. As one body.
White man though.
Keep going, huh?
This is Matthew. Yeah, but it ain't benefiting the black race. But he answered and said,
If you ain't
I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
And this is Christ talking.
That's right.
This is Christ himself talking. Because anytime when Christ talking, you have red letters. So this is straight out of Christ's mouth, man. Straight out of Christ's mouth. mean? We're all special people, man. We come from the same bloodline that Christ came from. Yahweh. Because like I said, Christ ain't this white Edomite that the churches make you believe he is. That's not our king. That's not our king, man. You know what I mean? Christ was a black man that came back for black people and black people only, which are the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. So I'm gonna need y'all to understand that, black people. So we can come out of this oppression that we in, man. So we can get off these street corners, man. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, man? Get off these drugs that we on, man, and become a special people that the Most High wanted us to become. You know what I mean? So bring it out. Bring it from the top.
But he actually said, hey, I see it, but it's the last sheep of the house of Israel.
And there you have it, man. And these coming out straight out of Christ's mouth. Straight out of Christ's mouth. So if you still confused on who Christ came back to save, I don't know what to tell you, because I just proved who he came back to save through the Holy Scriptures, man. So stop letting the Christian church lie to you, telling you that Christ came back to save the whole world. He'll take John 3:16 and run with it. He'll take John 3:16, going so long the world, and run with it. Not knowing that Christ was talking about a particular world. Because there's different meanings to the word world. The word world, by definition, is an age or society. You know what I mean? So Christ didn't come back to save the whole world. Christ didn't come back to save the so-called white man, which is the devil the Bible speaks of. Christ only came back for the nation of Israel and Israel alone. So we need to separate from these nations. We need to separate from the white man. We need to separate from the Arab man.
That's right.
We need to separate from the Chinese man. Because if our lives matter, they wouldn't be shooting us down in the streets.
That's right.
If our lives matter, they wouldn't be in our neighborhoods taking our money and taking it back to their neighborhoods to build up their nations.
That's right.
And if our lives matter, America would let us set up our own businesses without coming in and trying to bomb it just like they did Black Wall Street. You know what I mean? So therefore we need to separate. You know what I mean? We don't need to integrate with the white man. We need to segregate from the white man. Segregation was the best thing that ever happened to black people. And the Bible tells us that. The Bible tells us to separate from another nation. The Bible tells us not to be drunk. The Bible tells us not to be inebriated like this brother right here, man. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And that's a product of oppression. And that's a product of not knowing who you are. You know what I mean? Because you'll come out here and fight against your own brother instead of fighting the true enemy, which is the white man.
That's right.
Because our people are confused. Give me Hosea 4 and 6, man.
They don't respect
Our people are all confused, man. From a lack of knowledge. If our people knew who we was, we wouldn't be out here fighting each other. We wouldn't be out here shooting each other in the street.
That's right.
If we read this Bible and come back to our inheritance and come back to who we are as a nation, then we'll know that who the enemy is.
But yet they talk about that whole black.
You know what I mean? Bring it out, huh?
This is Hosea, chapter 4, verse 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
My people. And when he say my people, he talking about the nation of Israel. The so-called black man, the so-called Mexican man, and the so-called Native American man.
That's right.
He said my people are destroyed from a lack of knowledge.
Lack of knowledge.
Our people are destroyed from a lack of knowledge, man. Because they don't know who they are. They don't know who they are. They think we the enemies. They think their own brother is the enemy.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Coming out here all inebriated, yelling at us. And they should be yelling at the white man.
That's right.
Use that energy towards the oppressor. Don't use that energy towards us.
Right.
Know who you are. Keep it going, huh?
Because thou hast rejected knowledge.
Because thou hast rejected knowledge. Because thou hast rejected the word of God. That's why we don't know who we are. Because we are hard-headed, man. If you read this Bible, you would know exactly who you are according to this Bible. Then you won't be out here asking silly questions. You won't be out here yelling at us talking about this, that, and the other. Read the Bible. Know who you are. Stop being lost. Stop being dumb from a lack of knowledge. Keep going, huh?
Because thou hast rejected knowledge, they will also reject thee.
He said, because thou hast rejected knowledge, because thou hast rejected to the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High, because thou hast rejected your brother, he gonna reject you in the kingdom. He ain't gonna know who you are, because you didn't take the time out to read this Bible and realize who you was according to this Bible, which is the nation of Israel. That make up this chart right here. The so-called black man, and the so-called Native American man, and the so-called Mexican man. You are the nation of Israel.
That's right.
You know what I mean? You are the chosen people. So stop being like Hosea 4:6 said, stop being destroyed from a lack of knowledge. Learn who you are, black man, so we can come back into rulership.
That's right.
So we can get about this oppression. So we can go back to the hood and save our people. You know what I mean? Because our people are hard-headed, man. They've been hard-headed since Christ walked this earth. That's why they put Christ to death. His own people sold him out. His own people sold him out. The Pharisees and the Sadducees, which are black people, which was Israelites but didn't know it, sold him out to the Romans. So we need to wake up and stop being destroyed from a lack of knowledge and learn who we are, man. And learn who we are. Because when Christ came back, and when God sent Christ back, he only sent Christ back to choose the nation of Israel. Matter of fact, Hebrews 18. Because when Christ came back, he only came back for the nation of Israel. You know what I mean? When the Most High gave his commandments to Moses, he only gave his commandments to the nation of Israel. That's right. Like I said, which is the so-called black man, which is the so-called Mexican man, which is the so-called Native American man. So I'm gonna need my people to wake